You know what's stopping you from reaching your full potential? It's not your lack of talent, it's not your lack of time, it's not even your lack of opportunity. It's your comfort zone. That invisible wall where everything feels safe, but nothing ever changes. You say you want success, but you don't want to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to fail. You don't want to be judged. You don't want to take risks. And that's exactly why you're stuck. Because success doesn't live where you are comfortable. It lives outside that wall, in the space where things feel scary, uncertain, and new. Let me tell you a short story. There was once a young man named Ali. He had a simple routine: wake up, go to work, come home, watch something, sleep. He wanted to start a business. He wanted to travel. He wanted to live a bigger life. But every time he tried, that small voice in his head whispered, "What if you fail? What will people say? What if you lose everything?" So he never did. Days turned into months, months turned into years, and slowly he began to accept that maybe he just wasn't made for success. Until one night, something changed. He was sitting on his rooftop, looking at the city lights. He saw a man parking his expensive car downstairs, confident, smiling, full of life. Ali thought, "That man is no smarter than me. He just made different choices." And in that moment, something clicked. He realized comfort had become his prison. He wasn't living life. He was just repeating it. That night, he made a promise to himself to do one uncomfortable thing every day. The next morning, he woke up early, something he never did. It felt strange, but he did it. He started reading books instead of scrolling on his phone. He talked to people he usually avoided. He applied for a course that scared him. He started waking up with purpose. And guess what? At first, nothing changed. He still felt nervous, still doubted himself, still failed sometimes. But slowly, something inside him began to shift. He started feeling alive. He started believing he could. His small steps turned into big moves. Within a year, Ali had built a small online business. Within 2 years, he had left his old job. Within 3 years, he had a new life. Not because he was lucky, but because he dared to be uncomfortable. You see, most people think success is about having more money, more connections, more luck. But the truth is, success begins when you stop avoiding discomfort. Every person you admire today, whether it's a business leader, an athlete, a creator, they all had one thing in common. They were willing to do what others weren't. They were willing to be uncomfortable. Because outside your comfort zone, you find the real version of yourself, the one that's strong, capable, and unstoppable. But you'll never meet that version if you keep hiding behind fear. Think about it. That gym you never join because you're scared people will look at you, that's your comfort zone talking. That business idea you never start because you fear failure, that's your comfort zone again. That conversation you avoid because it feels awkward, that's your comfort zone holding you hostage. And as long as you listen to it, you'll keep living the same day over and over until years pass and you realize you never really lived at all. Breaking out of your comfort zone doesn't mean you have to change everything overnight. It means taking small, brave steps one at a time. Wake up earlier, speak up in that meeting, learn a new skill. Try something that scares you even just a little, because every time you do something uncomfortable, you grow stronger, you build confidence, you prove to yourself, I can handle this. And that's how success starts. Not with a big leap, but with small steps repeated daily, until fear loses its power over you. So here's a challenge for you. Starting today, do one thing that makes you uncomfortable, just one. It could be talking to someone new. It could be learning a new skill. It could be waking up early to plan your goals. It could be finally starting that project you've been thinking about. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that you start. Because the moment you start, you shift. And once you shift, your whole life begins to change. Yes, it will be scary. Yes, you will doubt yourself. Yes, people might laugh. But one day you'll look back and realize that stepping out of your comfort zone was the best decision you ever made. You'll realize that every risk you took, every fear you faced, every uncomfortable step you made built the foundation of the life you once dreamed of. That's when you'll finally understand comfort never gave you growth. It only gave you excuses. Growth gave you pain, but that pain made you unstoppable. Your comfort zone is like warm water. It feels nice, but stay too long and you'll drown in it. Success, on the other hand, is like the cold ocean. It shocks you at first, but once you dive in, you realize that's where real life begins. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready. You'll never feel ready, and that's the point. Because growth only happens when you do things before you feel ready. The world doesn't reward comfort, it rewards courage. The people who move forward in life are not the ones who play it safe, but the ones who take calculated risks, who face rejection and keep going, who fall down and rise again. So if you want to change your life, stop asking for it to get easier. Start asking to get stronger, because every time you choose discomfort, you build the muscle of growth. And that muscle will take you places comfort never could. Let's be honest, your comfort zone feels good now, but it will cost you your dreams later. And stepping out will hurt now, but it will give you freedom later. So you must choose your pain, the pain of growth or the pain of regret. One makes you powerful, the other makes you wish you had started sooner. At the end of the day, you were not born to play small. You were not born to repeat the same routine. You were born to grow, to create, to lead, to live a life that inspires others. And that life is waiting for you just outside your comfort zone. So take a deep breath, face your fears, step forward, even if your hands shake, because one small step today can create a life you'll be proud of tomorrow. Your comfort zone is killing your dreams. Step out and watch your life transform.